What is up, my people? It's your boy Buhreeln back here with another video. Today we're gonna be playing House Hunted. Now this is gonna be well, the creator said it's the second game to John Doe, so I'm excited because I really enjoyed the first one. So we're just gonna dive into this next one. So let's see what we got going on here. Oh yeah, Scophobia Studios. Warning, the game you're about to play contains graphic violence that some may find uncomfortable or disturbing. The creator takes no responsibility for those that may be upset by proceeding. By continuing, you're consenting to the contents therein and agreeing that you're capable of mature enough to enjoy this content responsibly. So if y'all don't mess with that, go ahead, click off the video. Even though I need the views, I care about what y'all got going on first. But here we go. I'm a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie. The first one kind of had me scared, just a teeny tiny bit, mainly because you couldn't move. What a long bus ride. But I'm glad I'm finally here. What am I doing, looking around? Oh yeah. You looked around yourself, taking in the surroundings, breathing in the nauseating aroma of bus exhaust and oil. Well, there's obviously not much to look at here. Sorry, I cannot read. Well, obviously there's not much to look at here at the Grey Horse bus station. I'm sure the rest of the city is beautiful, just like the brochure said. Hopefully the apartment company was honest about having my new place ready for move-in. Sorry, I don't know why I'm horrible at reading. Quickly grabbing your modest baggage from the bag claim, you straighten your clothes. Excuse me. Sorry, I ate before I did this. That's so rude of me. And walk towards the nearest visitor center. There's a cafe nearby. I'm starving right now. It'd be a nice pick-me-up. I also kind of wanted to see the city. I could just wander around for a bit. I'm also pretty tired. Maybe I should head to my apartment. Here we go. So I'm tired. I want to see what we got going on, and I want to head to the cafe. You know what? Let's head to the cafe. That's what I would do. If I'm in a new place, I'm going to the cafe. Yeah, I think if I go any longer without eating something, I'll collapse. Coffee also sounds pretty great right now. You finally make your way to the nearest cafe. It's small and quaint, and you can hear the chatter of random patrons inside. You slowly step into the cafe, taking in the smooth, rich smell of brewing coffee and the sweet scent of baked goods. It makes your stomach growl even louder and prompts you to rush up to the counter to place your order as quickly as you can. After placing your order and snatching up your dinner for the day, you scurry over to the furthest table away from anyone else to scarf them all down. The coffee is as thick as strong and slides down your throat slower than you expect. It's an odd sensation, but strangely, not bad. The cake is an equally odd experience. You decided on coffee cake, but the flavor seems to be different with every bite you take. It makes it hard to get used to eating it. There's also a strange, hard bits throughout it that pop and sizzle like pop rocks, but taste like cinnamon. Oh yeah, we eating rat poison. So you're so hungry right now though, you just deal with the weird food and focus on getting it all in your stomach as quick as possible. Ugh. Ooh. The art is really nice for Liz. I like how he's drawn. As you're focusing on your food, you don't notice the older looking man sit down at the table in front of you. Oh, I didn't notice you. Hello? Can I help you? The strange man adjusted his red blazer and cleared his throat. He said, his movements were so odd and stiff, as if he was made of cardboard. You're new in town, lost and wondering. You need a place to call your own. The way he talked surprised you. His voice is so smooth, as if he'd given the same speech a million times. What did we learn from that last game? Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Mason Tallow, #1 realtor in all of Uncanny Valley. I can help you find your dream home today. He quickly snatched a business card from his breast pocket, only for another identical business card to pop up and take its place. So he like snatched it and the other one said, doop. That's weird. Ugh. He offered it to you, his hand coming uncomfortably close to your face, making you flinch back a bit before taking it from him. Give me a call and we can set you up in a new house today, guaranteed. Okay. I should tell you I already have an apartment lined up, so I don't think I'm in a place to be buying a whole house. Ugh. Look at his face. Also, I'm gonna take a sec for this music, you know what I'm saying? Hey. Hey. There it is. That's the part I was looking for. Hey. Ha! That's quite alright. I'm sure you'll be giving me a call. I am the #1 realtor of all of Uncanny Valley, after all. I have never had a disappointed buyer. You'll love the house I found just for you. I'll be waiting. The strange realtor walked away before you could get a chance to argue. His long legs carry him faster than you expected. He just shrugged and pocketed the business card. No, you just shrugged and pocketed the business card. No harm in holding on to it in case something happens with the new apartment. You quickly finish up your food and beverage, making sure to leave a nice tip on the table before heading out to the apartment. As you approach your new apartment complex, you feel warm in your heart and can't help thinking about how you're finally getting a much needed change in your life. You take a deep breath in, taking in the cool, clean air of the valley, and step forward to find your apartment number. Ah, here it is. This is so exciting. I've been wanting my own apartment for a while. I also see on the left and right, we see load and save files. So that's gonna be really handy because in the last one, I had to play the whole game through. Like again, if I wanted to multiple endings. And I think I'm gonna do that again because I think I read that there's 4 endings in this one. So we're gonna do all of them. I'm stuttering so bad today, guys, I'm sorry. You go to turn the handle. Huh? The door doesn't budge as you twist the handle. You try again. It's locked. What the heck? They said the door would be unlocked when I got here. I should give them a call. Beep boop boop beep boop boop beep boop boop. Hello, Uncanny Valley Apartment Hunters. How may we help you? Hello. I'm supposed to move in today, but my apartment is locked? You can hear people shuffling on the other side of the line, followed by what you can only describe as the roars of an animal you can't place. Ah, yes, you. We had a little issue with your apartment, and it won't be ready until tomorrow. Our apologies. Oh no. What am I gonna do now? What could the issue possibly be? Maybe you could pry more for a better explanation, but you also don't want to be rude. Yeah, like what happened? Why didn't I get a call? You know what I'm saying? That you would think like they'd be like, yo, like your apartment ain't ready, you know what I'm saying? Like give us like a day or 2 or something like that. They would have, you know what I'm saying? Then I would have got myself a little hotel for the day. Nah, man, what my place ain't ready? What do you mean something happened? I really don't have anywhere else to go. You hear the clicking of what sounds a typewriter for a few moments and a loud We've been having some issues. You wait for an elaboration, but you're met with a long, awkward silence instead. Yeah. What are the issues? More typing and paper tearing. Is that a blender? Your apartment will be ready tomorrow. Did you need anything else? You? Oh, so we're still you from the last game. You sigh, defeated, and look around. There's not much to really do in this situation besides look for a hotel. No, that's it. Thank you. Please call me as soon as my apartment is ready. Of course. Good day. With that, they hung up and left you standing by the front of the building. You should have already been in by now. Shoot. Now what? You shove your hands in your pocket absent-mindedly and feel a hard piece of paper crunch against your fist. You pull the paper out of your pocket and suddenly remember Mason. Yeah, right. I was looking forward to this apartment. I can't buy a house right now. Triple dot. Still, it wouldn't hurt to call and see what's available. I'm gonna be so real. I wouldn't call, dude. Not only did he interrupt my food, how did he know that I was looking for a house? 2. 3. Man's just weird. No, I'm looking for a hotel. You decide it's probably a better idea to go find a reasonably priced hotel than waste your time on realtors. You find yourself in what seems to be the heart of the city. The many buildings and stores almost feeling as if they're closing in around you. All right, hotel. Downtown areas usually have hotels, right? No, not this guy again. Lost, lonely. You didn't call me. You. Whoa, Mason. Were you following me? How silly. No, my dear buyer. I'm simply that good. #1 realtor all of Uncanny Valley after all. I'm very sure you remember this, right? You clearly need a place to go, and I have the perfect house just waiting for you to be inside of it. Weird. How do you know my name? He just stared at you, clearly refusing to answer. Listen, I'm just looking for a hotel. You know, hotel. You make sure you really announce the word hotel to him as if he didn't understand. You really wanted to get the seller off your back. A hotel. The tall gentleman seemed to be struggling to process what you just told him. Something was even creepier when he frowned than he smiled. Wait. Something was even creepier when he frowned than when he smiled, which was shocking. Oh, my dear poor buyer. You are so confused and lost, I see. He was not listening. Listen, just come with me. Take a look around this lovely 3-bedroom home. If you don't absolutely fall in love with it, I will personally pay for your hotel stay while I search for a house that suits your specific needs. What do you mean specific needs? You don't know me. He didn't like how this last sentence was almost a purr. But if he was being honest about paying for the hotel, what did you have to lose? You could just humor him for an hour and tell him no when he's done with his little speech. Alright, Mason. You wore me down. I'll come look at this house you found for me. Perfect, perfect. I can assure you you'll love this 2-garage domicile that is just starving to meet you. You're about to question his choice of words when you are abruptly cut off by the sensation of a long, bony hand around your forearm, almost dragging you along with him as he headed towards God knows where. Maybe you made a mistake. Ooh. And the music died down when I said that too. It felt like you had been walking for an hour in awkward silence, struggling to keep up with the strange realtor's long and fast strides, when he finally stopped abruptly, forcing you to bump roughly into his back. What the? Man, this house has garbage. What is this? 1, 2, 3 garage doors? I get 2 windows and a big red door? The size of the window? Like, what is this? He didn't budge at all from the force of your weight against his back. You jumped back, trying to hide the red from your cheeks from your embarrassment. Sorry. You looked over at the huge house before you, the for sale sign glaring obviously on the curb. This is the house? Oh, do you see something you like after all? I'm not surprised. This house is in very good condition. You don't think I can seriously afford this place, right? This place is huge. Haha. Quite the flatterer, I see. I assure you, the price is very reasonable, and I'm willing to haggle greatly. The seller is simply looking to sell it fast. You look back at the house. Something had to be up with this. It was sounding more and more fishy the more this realtor talked about it. Okay, what's the catch then? Catch? Yeah, come on, man. Why is the seller trying to get rid of this beautiful house? Did someone die in it or something? Triple dot. Of course not. Someone definitely died in this house. Or I'm gonna die in this house. Yeah. His pause worried you greatly, but you were pretty sure you read somewhere the realtors had to disclose that information to you or something, right? Simply come inside and take a look around. No strings attached. You'll love it when you see the insides. You want me to walk away from a deal like this, dear buyer? Okay, so here's my theory, right? We're gonna walk in, the house, a monster. There's gonna be a tongue, teeth, organs. There's gonna be all types of nasty wumbo gumbo going on in here. Something definitely felt wrong about all of this, but you're already here. Okay, I feel like if I leave, he's gonna like straight up stab me in my back, lift me up, shake me, throw me in the house anyway, so I'm just gonna go inside. Alright, let's go check it out then. Don't get your hopes up though, Mr. Tallow. Oh, I have no doubts that you'll be instantly attached when you see it. He roughly grabs your arm again, his sharp fingertips digging in roughly as you follow him up the concrete walkway to the bright red door. How long you been searching for a buyer for this place? You decide to ask to lighten up the mood a little bit. You notice Mason staring intently ahead to the door, his eyes looking almost hungry as he ushers you through the door and into the living room. Okay, no tongue so far. Oh, this place is really nice! You look around at the stand-in furniture and run your fingers along the couch. Oh, it's warm. In fact, The whole place feels really uncomfortably warm and humid. Hey, do you think we could turn on the... I don't like how the music stopped. Ah, I got goosebumps. I got goosebumps. Y'all know when I get goosebumps, I'm scared. I'm scared. Hey, do you think we could turn on the AC or something? It's a bit hot in here. It's a little hard to focus. Do you absolutely love this house? It's a little early for that. I haven't seen any of the other rooms. Oh, no. I don't feel very good. Can I sit down? Oh, he's poisoned me. Oh, by all means, make yourself comfortable, dear buyer. You stumble ahead, the room spinning around you. You grab onto the couch and steady yourself and see the walls melting around you. Oh, I knew it. Oh, what the hell? What's the matter, dear buyer? Are my guts alarming? Please don't fret. I promise it'll be quick enough. My enzymes will be sure to knock you out before the digestion process has become too unbearable. We're in this guy's stomach. In his mouth even. What are you... Ooh. You try to steady yourself, but Mason grabs you roughly by the throat and throws you down, pressing hard against the floor. Jesus Christ, that scared me. You try in vain to keep yourself propped up, but your eyes grow heavier and your nostrils filling up with a sickly sweet smell engulfing the room. Just relax, dear buyer. You're gonna make my value skyrocket. He was pressing his body against you hard, making sure your face was against the floor. It was warm, kind of soft. You started letting your eyes slowly close as tiredness and the sickly smell lulled you asleep. Yeah, we're getting super digested. Maybe this wasn't so bad, you thought. You were so tired you just didn't want to fight anymore. You could feel a stinging sensation against your exposed skin burning you slowly, but you didn't have energy to fight Mason or the house anymore. Or maybe you should say Mason, the house. You finally let your eyelids drop, breathing in slowly and deep for the last time as the house slowly digested you. You died. Housewarming. So it's like, is that an ending or... Was that an ending or did I just like mess up? Pretty sure I messed up. I'm gonna run that back. I'll see y'all in a minute. Actually, no, you know what? I'm not gonna see y'all in a minute. We're gonna run it again and do different outcomes. That's what we'll do. We'll do different outcomes. Make sure you stay hydrated. I'm drinking a smoothie, but y'all better be drinking water. What a long bus ride. Yeah. How do I? Okay, so I think, I think this time we went to the cafe. I think we should wander aimlessly this time. I think it'd be fun to get the lay of the land today. Just a little walk around the area to see what's around. Oh yeah. After wandering for a good hour, you find yourself at what looks to be like a business district. You're shocked to see such a tall skyscraper in such a small city. Excuse me. You find a comfortable bench to rest and drink some water, catching the businessmen scurry past you on the sidewalk. Huh. They all look pretty similar to one another. You notice one of them looks more out of place than the others. Instead of the hyper-focused gaze at the other face, he looks sad. You wonder about him for a moment. When suddenly, a very tall, older gentleman stands directly in front of you, towering over you, and staring directly into your eyes. Hello? Can I help you, sir? He stares for a moment longer before adjusting his bright red blazer, brushing his hair back, only half of it to fall right back down to his face. You're new in town, lost and wondering. You need a place to call your own. The way he talks surprised you. His voice is almost as smooth as if he'd given the same speech 1,000,000 times. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Mason Tallow, #1 realtor in all of Uncanny Valley. I can help you find your dream home today. He quickly snatched a business card from his breast pocket, only for another identical business card to pop up and take its place. Offered it to you, his hand uncomfortably close to your face, making you flinch back a little. Give me a call. We can set you up a new house today, guaranteed. So it's the same thing as a cafe. Okay, I should tell you I already have an apartment lined up, yada yada yada. Ooh, creepy smile. That's quite alright. I'm sure you'd be giving me a call. I am the #1 realtor of all of the Uncanny Valley, after all. I have never had a disappointed buyer. You'll love the house I found just for you. I'll be waiting. The strange realtor walked away before you could get a chance to argue, his long legs carrying faster than you expected. You just shrugged and pocketed the business card. No harm in holding it just in case something happens with the new apartment. You decide to sit on the bench for a while longer. You notice that the businessman you were contemplating is gone now. You sigh and push yourself off the bench and make your way to your new home. As you approach your new apartment complex, you feel a warm in your heart and can't think about the finally getting... Yeah, whatever. Take a deep breath in. We're gonna call him. Been wanting my own apartment for a while now. You go to turn the handle. Let me guess. That is locked. Try again. It's locked. Let's call him. Hello. Uncanny Valley. How may I help you? Yeah. What the heck? So let me see. Okay, so I think last time we persisted. I feel like we should still persist. Because it's like, you know, what the heck? Because he doesn't say anything. He said, we're just having issues. Like, gotta be working with Mason. Gotta be. Alright, so... Now this time... Okay, and now this time, we're going to... Because I'm pretty sure either way we're going to run into dude. We're either going to call him, or we're going to look for a hotel. Or, I mean, when we look for a hotel, he's going to show up. If we call him, same difference. So we're going to look for a hotel. He's going to pop up. There he is. But this time, we're not finna do all that. Oh, snap. It didn't give me a choice. I went with him anyway. Okay, so now the next choice I think we get... The next choice we get is I either go inside and die horribly because he eats me, or we leave. We're leaving. You can't just shake... You can just shake your... Bruh. Oh my god! You just can't shake your nervous feeling and decide it'd be better getting out of here. You're sure he'll understand. You weren't planning on buying on it anyway. Listen, Mr. Tallow. I think I'm gonna have to drop out of the walkthrough. I don't want to lead you on a sale after all. I'm sure you'll find someone else who will love this place. Yeah, so I'm gonna go now. I'm sorry for wasting your time. I'll hold on to your card, so I'll sure call you when I'm ready to buy. I appreciate your time. Oh, yeah. He just stared at you for a moment before walking backwards to the house, stepping carefully down the concrete path through the door, his head peeking out for a few moments to sadly plead to you before you disappearing. You could have sworn you heard a low rumbling growl emitting from the house before you left. So I lived. Felt like hours before we finally made it back to the city. We were so tired. You had to find a hotel as soon as... You jumped at the sound of your phone ringing. Suddenly, your pocket... And quickly answered, fumbling the touchscreen. Hello? You? Yes, that's me. How can I help you? Yes, we solved the little issue we're having. So you'd like to go ahead and move to the apartment? It's all ready for you. See? They working with him. It's him. It's him. Oh my gosh, really? That's great news. I'll hold there now. We look forward to your business. And remember... Uncanny Valley Apartment Complex is dedicated to finding the perfect home for you. Our realtor? Oh, sorry, I read ahead. Our realtor, free, guaranteed since 1992. See, I got scared. I thought he said our realtor, like something, like, you know what I mean? Like Mason, Manson, whatever. He was the realtor of the apartment complex too. I don't know. You didn't have time to think about their old tagline. You were just happy that you finally go home and rest your weary head and lay off your poor sore feet. If you saw the last video, you know exactly who that is. You were just excited to get home. You rushed to the streets of the city. Oh no! You couldn't wait to get sleep. It's been a long day. Oh no! John's in this one too? Doe-eyed. Oh, I lived! Okay, so we got 2 endings. We got 2 of the 4 endings. Two of the 4 endings. We got dying and we got living. We're gonna go back in again. And this time, we're going to, whatever the third option was, and then go from there. And then I'm gonna look up the ending so we can get all of them. Hey. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So now we're gonna head to the apartments. Head to the apartments. Head to the apartments. Head to the apartments. I'm so beat from the 6-hour drive. I should head to the apartments and order pizza or something. The classic move-in food. As you approach your new apartment complex, you feel warm in your heart and can't help thinking how you're finally getting a much-needed change in your life. You take a deep breath in, take in the cool, clean air of the valley, and step forward to find your apartment number. So is he gonna like pull up to the crib or like what's gonna happen? Ah, here it is. This is so exciting. I've been wanting my own apartment for a while. You go to turn the handle. Locked. Door doesn't budge. You twist the handle. You try again. Locked. What the heck? They said the door would be unlocked when I got here. I should give him a call. He popped up at the crib. See, now this is more realistic because, like, I don't know. If I was a realtor and, you know what I'm saying, like, people got apartments, I'm like, yo, I'm finna harass you. I'm trying to move you from the apartment to the house so I can get some money. You know what I'm saying? Get that money. Before you can pull out your phone, a very tall, older gentleman stands directly in front of you, towering over you and staring directly into your eyes. Hello? Can I help you, sir? He stares for a moment. He stares a moment longer before adjusting his blood-red blazer, flashing his shockingly white teeth at you. And it's a smile that makes you a little nauseous. You're not sure why. You're new in town. Yes. A million times. Yep, we know exactly who you are. You're gonna snatch the business card. You're gonna hand me one. It's gonna replace the one in your pocket. We get it. Tomato. Yeah, see? I've already have an apartment set up. I'm just having a little issue today. That's all. He said, perfect. That's quite alright. You should be giving me a call. I am the #1 realtor of all Uncanny Valley, after all. I've never had a disappointed buyer. You'll love the house I just found just for you. I'll be waiting. You're gonna be waiting a long ass time because my ass is not calling it. Alright. Hello, Uncanny Apartment Valley. How can we help you? Hello, I'm supposed to move in today, but my apartment is locked. You hear people shuffling on the other side of the line, followed by what you only describe as the roars of an animal you can't place. Yes, you. We've had such a little issue with your apartment and won't be ready until tomorrow. Our apologies. What am I gonna do? Yep. This time, we're just gonna give up. Because even if we persist, they tell us to, like, frick off. So we're just gonna give up. Thank you. Please give me a call when the apartment's ready. Yes, of course. Have a good day, you. Because if we persist, he's still gonna be like... like, he ain't finna do nothing. Now what? You shove your hands in your pocket, absent-minded, feel the heartbeats of yeah, no. You know what? Let's call him this time. I don't see the harm in blowing off some time looking at pretty houses I'll never afford. At least it's something something to do. I don't know, sorry. I can't read today. Today is not reading day for Buhreeln. No answer. So much for being the #1 realtor in Uncanny Valley. So calling this man teleports him to where we are. We summoned him. Hello, and thank you for your call. Are you ready to see your dream house today? Were you just waiting for me to call you? How ridiculous. I am simply the best in the city and always waiting for the prospective buyer call. I'm always ready to show you your brand new life. This guy was starting to worry you greatly, but he's already here. It'd be rude to ask him to leave. Yeah, just get out of here. I'm just kidding. Ooh, go with him. Yeah, I mean, there's no harm in going with him. He's just trying to do his job, right? He may be a bit pushy, but realtors are always like that. All right, Mason, let's go look at this house. Oh, I knew you would choose the right answer, dear buyer. Let us go right there, then. The house is simply dying to meet you. What? Before you could probably ask him, he phrased it so oddly, he roughly grabbed you by the upper arm, dragging you along the street. Felt like you've been walking for an hour. Okay, so this is all the same. Okay, this is the house. Very good condition. Place is huge. Okay, so I'm pretty sure if we just walk in, we just die. That's what it seems like. It just seems like we'll walk in and die. I feel like if we walk in, we just die. We're gonna go inside. We'll see what happens. Maybe something's different. Yeah, I think we're just dead. Yeah, yeah, we're just dead. We just get eaten. Alright, so I don't know what the different endings could possibly be, what the combinations are, so let's go ahead and look at them up. Okay, it took me a minute, but I found all the endings. So far we got 2. We got doe-eyed, which was any location, give up, call Manson, go with him, leave, right? So that's the one we live. Housewarming, we either have to wander aimlessly or head to the apartments, give up, call Mason, go inside, or go with him, go inside, we get eaten. There's 2 more, one called offer accepted and one called checked in. We're gonna try to do this. All right, so it doesn't matter where we go. So personally, I love the cafe music. Whoa, it's like super going. It's super going. How do I stop that? It's super going. No! Hold on. It's like super going. Why was it going so fast? Like it was literally skipping everything. Okay, here we go. Here we go. It stopped. Actually, I think I might just go look for a hotel. I'm really sorry to make you come all the way out here. I'm not interested in buying a whole house yet. He stared at you for several uncomfortable moments, a sickly grin seeming more full of malice than it previously did. Finally, he brought his hands from behind his back, straightening his coat even more, adjusting his little house-shaped label pin. I'll be waiting for your call, my dear buyer. And with that, he turned and walked away briskly. It felt relieving to see him finally leave. Now that you can finally get back to figuring out what you should do next. You finally arrived at the heart of the city, sounds of the city ringing your ears and enveloping you. You're thankful of uncanny. Oh my god! You're thankful the uncanny valley isn't a huge city and it has a warm, quaint feeling to it. You begin to search the many buildings, signs for a hotel. Finally, you find one, sticking out like a beautiful white beacon. You rush in and quickly ring the bell for service and check in. You finally find your room, tears filling your eyes upon seeing a big, soft bed nestled in the center of the room. You quickly shed your shoes and jump on top of it with your entire body, letting yourself slowly sink into the plush mattress. I'm so tired. I can't wait to sleep in my own home. But right now, this is the best feeling I ever have felt. You slowly let yourself drift off, your body feeling as if it's been enveloped by a warm marshmallow. You think about where your life is going and smile to yourself, knowing that you made it. You have an apartment waiting, you moved all by yourself, and the gas station approved your application. Wow! This is a prequel game. That just blew my mind. This is a prequel game. Wow. Okay. So next offer, or next time, we have to go to the cafe. Okay, so I don't feel so good, by all means. Oh, this is different. You shakily stumbled over to the couch, your hand helplessly grasps the warm leather. You gasp, surprised that Mason grabs you by the shoulders, guiding you to the middle of the couch, helping you sit down. You try to steady yourself, rubbing your head in an attempt to stop the sickening vertigo. Can we maybe crack a window or something? It's getting really hot. I don't know what's wrong with me. You know something that's a terrible shame, dear buyer? You glance up at that room wobbling around, making it more and more difficult to stay upright. What? Ugh. I was beginning to enjoy your company, but it's not often I find such a responsible buyer, and it does become awfully benign, simply eating everyone who comes over. Your eyes have difficulty processing the melting walls around you, becoming more and more organic and even meaty in texture, and you start to notice a strange, sickly, sweet smell that you haven't noticed a moment ago. Breathing it in makes you even more dizzy, and you slowly slump down on the warm, fleshy-like couch. Eat? Ah, yes. You're new in town. This must be very confusing for you, correct? That's alright. You don't need to talk. I will simply explain the situation. After all, I am Uncali Valley's #1 realtor, and I have been doing this for a very long time, though it's been decades since I've had someone so receptive, and the other folks here in Uncanny Valley hate explaining anything. I had a very lucky chance you met me first. Ugh. You could feel Mason crawl over you onto the couch, his hand placed carefully next to your head as he leaned in close to speak in your ear. He felt extremely warm to the touch as his skin brushed against yours. You see, dear buyer, being the #1 realtor comes with its responsibilities. I'm not like the other realtors, you see. I take great care in what I do, unlike those who simply want a quick snack. It's become so hard here in the valley to find buyers. Ooh, why'd the music stop? The other realtors have taken to simply snatching and running. Quite barbaric, wouldn't you agree? Mason gently cupped your cheeks as he spoke. You were shocked as he was being so kind. You were shocked he was being so kind. You could feel him nodding your head in agreement for what he was saying. No, my value is much higher. I only find the finest buyers to incorporate into something much greater than themselves. I can't just have any tenants to eat now, can I? I have my standards, and I will not stoop to such low behaviors. You weakly nod your head yourself with his help, not entirely comprehending what he's saying or talking about, his words sounding further and further away as your body grew heavier, and it felt as if you were sinking into the meat of the couch. Ah, I just knew you'd understand. I suppose since we're getting ever so close now, I could drop my own facade. It does get tired. Wait, hold on. It does get tired controlling this, albeit quite handsome, cumbersome little lure? Ugh! You watched as Mason's eyes grew dimmer and his body fell limp, still being held up by something, but his limbs no longer retaining their rigidity. Quite impressive, isn't it? With such an attractive lure, it's become quite easy to bring in such tasty prospective buyers the old-fashioned way. I suppose it's just my luck to be so gorgeous naturally. It's clearly no wonder how I became the #1 realtor, right, dearest buyer? Ew! You blearily watch as Mason was yanked backwards and up towards the fleshy lamp on the ceiling. You notice an umbilical cord like rope protruding from his neck as he hung there limply. You wanted to scream, cry, or anything, but your body was totally paralyzed at this point, and all you could do was feel the growing burning sensation as something hot slowly seeped through your clothes and onto your skin. I truly wish I could make the digestion process slower than this. I truly do, dearest buyer. I would greatly enjoy some stimulating conversation. Alas, this is how it simply is, and always has been. I have not eaten in quite some time. Perhaps in another world, another time, we could have spent more time in each other's company. I'm sure you understand that one must eat, though, and I'm truly grateful for you, dear buyer. Mason's voice was no longer coming from his limp, faceless, lifeless body. Instead, it sounded as if it was coming from the very walls around you. You could hear him sigh wistfully as the walls looked as if they were breathing along with it. I'll always think of you, long after you become a part of me. You finally allowed your heavy eyelids to close as you sink deeper against the warm couch. You could feel the meaty fabric of the couch moving to cover you up like a soft blanket, almost tucking you in as you let yourself slip into a sleep you'd never wake from again. Offer accepted. Wow. That's crazy. Wow. Well, there's all 4 endings. I'm gonna say the canon ending obviously was doe-eyed because not only did we live. No, checked in was the. Well, checked in and doe-eyed could kind of be like the canon endings because if it's a prequel, then that's what ties into John, stalking you in the second game. So yeah, but this was a good part 2 prequel kind of thing going on. I loved it. It was really good. I'm really liking the style. But yeah, I'm gonna put the link in the description if you guys want to try it out for yourselves, even though you watched me play the whole thing. But yeah, be sure to like the video if you enjoyed it and think about subscribing. Ooh, I'm stuttering all types today. We got like a whole ton of subscribers. We got like 8 in the past like couple days, so clap that up. Thank you guys. Thank you for that. We're like almost there at 50, so I really appreciate you guys. But yeah, as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.